We are live.
We are live.
Hello, guys. How are you been? We didn't do live on.
How have you been?
How have you been? I said. How have you been? We didn't do a live on Friday.
No, we didn't.
So it's good to see you guys again.
Is.
How have you been? What have you guys been up to? How have things been? It's been a minute, and also it has been Mother's Day.
It has been Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, the godmothers, the mother figures, the guardians out there, and the grandmas as well.
Did you have a good one for whatever you did? So, of course, for our non-UK viewers, of course, it was Mother's Day on Sunday, the Sunday just gone. For our UK viewers, of course, that did it. What did you get up to? Did you go out anywhere? Did you do anything nice? What did you get up to?
What did you get up to?
Well, I went to see my mom. So we did go to in the good old West Country. So we did go to a what do you call it? A buffet. That's where we went to.
Oh.
So we went to a buffet. It was a Sunday roast.
Oh,
Sunday roast buffet.
nice.
I had to really think about it then. I just think, what? It seems like an age away Sunday.
We went to like a seafood restaurant, and I felt like when I was there, I thought to myself, "Oh, I wish we'd gone for a roast."
Did you?
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, next year we'll do a roast, mums."
Well, we did a roast and it was nice. So I spent it with my ma. Charlie, hello.
Hey, Charlie, hope you're well.
How are you doing, Charlie? 639 followers, doing well.
Wow, doing very, very well.
You were on 624 last time. Douche.
Hey, Douche, hope you're well.
April Fool's, it's not Friday.
Oh, did I put Friday on it?
Oh. Obviously, that was intentional because it was for April Fool's. I rescued you.
Yes, yeah.
I rescued you. Douche, you rescued. How have you been? Hey, Tommy, how you doing? How are you? You good?
Hope you're well.
Look at this. The guys are all coming in.
No, they're all joining us.
Did you guys have a good weekend? What did you get up to? Tommy, are you still in Wales or are you back on your travels? I know we're April now, so of course it won't be long before
we're April Fools.
I know it won't be long before you are back on the well, I say on the road, on the yacht again. I was gonna say on the yacht.
In case anybody is wondering what I'm drinking, this is pog juice. If you know, you know.
All good, thanks. Bit tired. Oh, bless you. It's not long. I will be going to Disneyland Paris on the April the 16th.
Nice.
Are you looking forward to it, Charlie? I bet you are.
Oh, bless you. I'm sure you're gonna love it if you haven't been before.
Get lots of footage, Charlie. I know you're going to be filming stuff.
I want to see it all, Charlie. I want to see it all.
We do want to see it. So Kenny and I have never been to Disneyland Paris.
I have, yeah.
Collectively, I mean.
Yeah, collectively we've not been together, no.
I thought as much. I'm doing well, thanks. I'm in Wales. I remember you saying,
yeah, that you're in Wales. You're in Wales for a few weeks, right? And then you go off on your another adventure.
So Tommy said I'm in Wales currently, but next week I head to Nice for a few weeks before starting the season. One of your favourite places to be. And what's really nice. I was realising this the other day. We've been lucky, actually. We've done a full season with you.
Yes.
So I think when you first came on our channel, I think you were halfway through your med season, working away. So it's so nice that you've stuck with us. So we do thank you for that. But let us know how Nice is. Are you potentially house hunting, or you just there for a bit?
I was just about to say, because I remember you were looking for a house. It fell through, but like when these things happen, it's because something else better is coming down the line. I remember I went to see a house one time and I really loved it. It was all like lovely, and it was like part buy, part rent. And I wanted to go for that, and I put a bid in and stuff. It didn't get accepted, fine. And then I bought a lovely flat. It wasn't as nice as that one because that one was a house, but this was perfect for me. And sometimes you think you like something and you see it, but then you find the thing that's perfect for you. And that little flat was perfect for me. I absolutely loved it. I loved everything about it.
Charlie said I have an intro on my video on the start of all my videos. Oh, you're starting to do a nice one, Charlie.
Nice.
I will check out your intro.
Yeah.
I will have a little look at that. Have you been reviewing anything new recently? Tommy said, oh, that's crazy. I'm not too sure if I'm house hunting is on the cards this year, but who knows?
Who knows? Do you know what, Tommy? When it happens, it's going to happen. And you're going to come one day and you're going to say, do you know what? I just put in for a house and I got it. And I'm like, oh, God, that's so
No,
it will happen.
Do you know what? I think also that's when you're going to find your dream home. I think that's what because what will happen is you'll be inadvertently looking. You think, well, I'll have a look, and you'll see something you fall in love with.
The thing is, sometimes we see something and we think it's our dream home, but really the perfect place is just around the corner.
This is true. And we really do hope actually you find something you really like.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, yeah. Dwayne, how you doing?
Hey, Dwayne, I hope you're well.
How are you? You well? Oh, Dwayne, actually, we were thinking about you. I don't know if you saw. So, guys, we have just done we uploaded it at the weekend. We saw Toby Carvery breakfast video. So that went up on Sunday. And of course it was your 16th birthday, wasn't it?
Yes. Is it?
No, 25th of March he had it. Yeah. 25th. He's just written it down.
Okay.
I remember you saying, how was it? Happy 16th birthday to you. And how was it? What did you get up to? Tell us what you did for your 16th.
Yeah. And did you do anything at the weekend that was like a little bit wild?
Because I was going to say, we didn't get to see you, of course, because we didn't do a live last week. We didn't do a live last week, so we didn't get to say. But we really did hope you had a wonderful birthday.
I hope you did.
And what did you get for your sweet 16? Let us know. Right, guys. So you would have seen from we're doing a little a trial here. So this is Leon. Now, Leon is, although it's fast food, it's almost like touted as a healthy fast food.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. You may have seen Leon is it's not just London based. They are all around the country. So I've seen Leon pretty much Birmingham, a few other cities as well.
Yeah.
So you may have a Leon near you. So we are going to try this. Dwayne said, I went to bowling after school and the weather made it even special.
Oh yes. It was a nice week last week as well.
Now, the thing is, with your birthday being in March, you're not always guaranteed nice weather. So I'm really glad you actually had a really good birthday. And did you get to go out in the sun at least? Well, sunnish, but and how did you get on in bowling? We were thinking about going to bowling, weren't we? We ran the O2 at one stage.
Funnily enough, me and someone at work said we might start going bowling regularly. Yeah, so we might do like a monthly or bi-monthly thing. So we'll see.
Yeah, happy sweet 6th birthday, Dwayne said Touche. Yeah, we do really hope you had a wonderful time. Yeah. What did you get for your 16th? Did you have anything special? Oh, I got a new water bottle, creme eggs, diamond art Harry Potter Crocs. Ooh. Oh, wow.
Ooh, Harry Potter Crocs. Oh.
Kelly's going to get well jealous now. You love your Crocs.
I do love my Crocs. I'm wearing Crocs at the moment, but they're Christmas Crocs. So if you watched one of our videos, you would have seen that last year I bought Christmas Crocs and I'm actually rocking them at the moment. Yeah,
you still love your Christmas Crocs.
I do.
But yeah, Harry Potter Crocs, that's excellent as well. And diamond art as well. Was it, when you say creme egg, was it a Cadbury's creme egg or is it a different type of egg?
It's cream egg. Why are you saying creme?
I always say creme because it's written creme.
It's cream egg.
I know, but you know how it is. Let us know, but many happy returns for you. Right. Let's show you what we're going to be trying. So this is Leon. Oh, no, is that dessert?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll put that.
There we go. So that is the hummus. We'll try that. Tommy said, I'm very excited to start the season this year as the family I'm working for have close links to motorsports and a certain F1 driver.
Listen, Tommy is already excited.
Oh, that's more dessert.
Yeah.
We'll do that last. Oh my God, is that more dessert?
No.
All right. Okay. Right, I'll get this stuff out and then you can see. Right. We won't say the name, actually, Tommy, your F1 driver, because obviously that's between you and the family and that person. But we will be grilling you on it later on. And also, is this the same family you're working for, the really nice family? Because I know you said you get on really, really well with them. So I hope so, because I know you guys got on so well. Dwayne said, well, I let my niece won the first game, but I won the second game. But we went to the arcade for 10 to 15 minutes. Oh, nice. We've not done arcade for ages.
No.
We have not been to the arcade in a long time. No. I used to love the arcade.
No, we went to Brighton.
Oh, yeah, that's true, actually.
Brighton.
The penny arcades, that's true.
Yeah.
But that's not for a while.
Penny arcades? You do the pennies.
But we haven't done it for a while.
We haven't done it for a while, no.
Oh, it's a different family. but I've worked with them before and they are very nice. Oh, good. Do you know what? Actually, it's so nice working for someone that is treats you really, really well.
Yeah.
Because I think, like I said, it makes you love working for them as well, and you want to put that bit in there. And I think I remember actually, because you mentioned the last family you worked with, you got on so well. So I'm glad you're working with another nice family.
All right, we're going to stop reading the comments for a little while.
Go on.
Because I want to talk about food.
Talk about the food.
So I've got the Korean barbecue pork.
Wow. Is this new?
This is new. This is new.
I have not seen this one
I have not seen this one before because they normally do chicken. So I am, well, it's got a bit squashed in the bag, but that's what it looks like. It normally looks a lot better than this.
Yeah, we're not really selling this.
No, but I am looking forward to trying that. I also got hummus.
Hummus?
Got the hummus. Flatbread to go with the hummus. This is a
grilled
halloumi
wrap.
Halloumi wrap.
Look at that, all nice and wrapped up.
Obviously we had to go for the baked fries.
Look at those waffle fries.
Fries.
Oh, you got Korean mayo.
And then I've got Korean mayo. I also got a lemon ginger crunch, and then I also got a cookie. Was that the right way around? Can't remember. It was cranberry and something.
Right, now, if you've never had a lemon ginger crunch, you have to get yourself lemon.
No, that's the biscuit.
That's the biscuit.
That's the biscuit.
You've got to get yourself a lemon ginger crunch. This is phenomenal. Obviously, unless you don't like lemon. But it looks very simple. I don't know if you can see that through the bag.
If you ever get it, you're going to be in for a treat.
A beautiful lemon flavour to it. But obviously that's dessert. We'll leave that too. Right.
And then I got a chai latte.
So there we go.
There we go.
Hey, chai Keegan, latte. How are you?
So yeah, so that's for us to try.
Keegan just said hello.
Hi, Keegan. All right, so what do you want to go for first?
Well, do you want to do your Korean barbecue? I think you should. Right. So, Keegan, if you just want, how was your Toby carvery? It was amazing.
Amazing as usual.
I was going to say, now you may have a Leon in Scunthorpe, you and Charlie. So I don't know if you're going to like this, but I think you'll try.
I'm having the pickles.
Here we go. Victoria Barrett said, "Hello, my name is Jensen. There is a problem. You got the day wrong. It says Friday instead of Tuesday. Can you please fix it?" We will.
April Fools. April Fools.
So yeah, one of our little rubbish jokes, Jensen. But how are you? Thank you for joining us. How are you doing?
Hope you're well. But I will fix it at the end of the live.
Here we go.
So I'm going to try this barbecue pork.
So let me just show it while you're eating it. So this is the Leon barbecue pork.
It's nice. It's not as nice as some of the other dishes that they do. They do like a peanut chicken. And they do like a Thai chicken curry. Not as good as that, but it is good. It's nice.
Good.
It's a bit too saucy, I feel.
There's a lot of sauce in that. So there you go. Look, you can see the amount of sauce in there. There's that sauce to food ratio is about 50-50.
Yeah.
That's really...
The rice is nutty. It's like a brown rice. It's just that for me, it's a bit too much sauce. I do prefer... So if I was to recommend a dish from Leon, I would recommend the peanut one, which is the same but with peanut chicken, or... the Thai chicken curry one. Thai chicken curry. That's really good.
Where are we? So, Keegan went to Toby Carvery for breakfast on Sunday. How was your breakfast? And Touche had your Toby on Monday. We've got a lot of Toby followers here, which is really good.
A lot of Toby fans.
Do you know what? We really enjoyed our Toby, didn't we? We really did enjoy our Toby. As you can see there from there, I always do enjoy it. And we were having the debate, do we prefer the breakfast or the roast?
Guess what I did the other day?
What did you do? Can I have a try of this?
Yeah.
I'm going to try this.
Guess what I would... What do you mean? What did I do? Where did I order from?
Oh, I forgot. Yes, you did order a Toby. So we had a Toby takeaway, but this was the roast dinner.
Roast dinner. So not only did we have Toby breakfast, we also ordered The yeah. What do you think to the drink?
It's not bad. It's very, very chai.
Because it's a chai latte.
That's what I was going to say. I get taste like that is quite
like
strong.
It.
It's an acquired taste. If you like chai, you will like that. I do like chai, but
Yeah.
that is a very strong cardamom taste.
That is. I like it. I find that sometimes it's not. It's quite weak in some places. But a cold chai latte. Sometimes I find it's not as strong as it should be, and this to me, but she put 2 shots in, so that to me is quite nice.
So, guys, put in the comments: do you prefer a Toby Carvery breakfast, or do you prefer a Toby Carvery roast? Put it in the comments. Let us know what is your preference, and let us also know if you've had Leon before. So we are now going to try the Korean mayo, and the waffle fry. Right, let me try a waffle fry. Au natural. Oh, I didn't need to take all these. They all stuck. There you go. Grab one. Lovely little waffle fry. I love waffle fries.
I'm not having it au natural. I'm going to dip it straight away.
Leon waffles fries are really good.
That Korean mayo is very nice.
Definitely try one of these if you can. These Leon fries are excellent.
Yeah. And they're baked as well.
So it's like I said, so Leon is slightly healthier. But dude, let us know. Bung it in the chat. Have you had a Leon before?
Right. Do you want to try your...
I want to do one more dip. Its Korean sauce is really good. It's got quite a bit of a kick to it.
It's not too spicy, but it is spicy. I'd say it's a level 1 spicy.
That's nice. That's good. All right. I'm now going to try. So this is the grilled halloumi wrap. Here we go. Now, as I'm going to peel. I do like how they do it because you can actually hold it like this without getting your hands all over the place. If you look inside, no, I'm not going to be able to deconstruct this without actually looking at it. Just take my word for it. You have got halloumi slices and bits in there. Do you want to take a bite or should I take a bite first?
No, take a bite. Take that bite of tomato as well. There you go.
That is all halloumi.
They used to do a fish one, but they didn't have the fish one. Otherwise, I would have gotten the fish one as well.
This is really good. So
they did a falafel one.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Yes, they did. So the fish one's really good. I definitely recommend the fish one. Hey, Sincott, how are you doing? Good to see you. We are just trying Leon. So we're just doing a Leon thing. We've got your sauce everywhere. This is really good.
That's really nice.
Now, I don't know if there is a Leon place near where you are, but I would definitely recommend them. They're very sort of like health type food, if you like.
They're on the more healthier side.
This is the more healthier. I'm not going to fool myself and say this is completely healthy, but
no. But compared to let's say, one of the other fast food chains, it's on the healthier side. The hummus.
Now, this is their hummus. Now, you've got a nice bit of oil in there, as you can see. There's the Leon thing. Oh, and they give you flatbreads as well. Look at this. I'm really enjoying this, actually. This is delicious. Now, the fish one is like a fish finger wrap. It's really, really good. I would definitely recommend that. Again, obviously, if you like fish. But the halloumi one is good.
Yeah, they don't do the fish one anymore. I think it's seasonal.
Fish isn't seasonal.
I think Leon make it seasonal because it's not at the moment. It's not there at the moment.
Anyway, how have you been, Sincott? Is everything well? I hope you enjoyed our Toby Carvery review. As always, we do like a little Toby Carvery and thought we would do the breakfast. Right. Here we go. So we are now going to try
The hummus.
the hummus. I'm going to nice little dip scoop. Here we go.
The scoop. That's really nutty, I feel.
Yeah, that's a really, really, really good. That's
it's
a really
creamy, nutty. There's a slight little zing in there as well.
That's a really nice hummus. Actual fact, I've got to. How much is this? Do you know?
So altogether, it was £35.
Mm-hmm.
But I had some points, and it was then £25.
That's really nice. I have to say that's a good. I know it's a bit pricey for takeaway food, but we did
Look at the amount we got.
Yeah, but that is actually a really, really good hummus.
And in some of the locations, well, in all of the locations, they have a nice seating area. But in some of them, they have like more of an ambience than some of the others. But one of our first dates.
Oh, would there been a Leon? I take you to all the romantic places.
Yeah. The one on the Strand.
Troy, how you doing?
Hi, Troy. Hope you're
Evening,
well.
Mark. Evening, Kelly. How are you? How have you been? How are things?
Hope you're well.
So got to say good thanks. I went for a Toby Carvery roast yesterday. Oh, did you? How was it? We were having a debate, so you guys can help us with this as well. Do you guys prefer Toby Carvery roast, or do you guys prefer Toby Carvery breakfast? Let us know in the comments what your preference is.
Mark, just scooping out all the hummus, please. For the love of all that is good and holy. And you just dip your bread.
I am dipping. Breakfast 100%, says Troy.
Oh, really?
Breakfast 100%.
Wow.
I've got to say, I'm edging towards breakfast as well.
Okay. Why breakfast compared to the roast?
Let's see if Troy does the same. So for me, I think I love that combo of like things like the beans and the. I just love the concept, the beans, the tomatoes, the egg. For me, my favorite meal of the day is always breakfast, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't often have it. Monday to Friday, when I'm at work, I never have breakfast. I never ever have breakfast because I don't have time to have it. I always skip it and then go straight to lunch. So for me, it represents that I'm actually able to sit down and enjoy. So that's part of it. But not only that as well, I think with the lunch, it can be really, really heavy. I know the breakfast can as well because I eat so much of it. But I do find that combo of the tomatoes and the, like I said, the potatoes.
That's your preference.
Yeah, that is my preference. Well, Tusha said, Toby for a roast dinner. Honestly, haven't had a breakfast in ages. Suncott said, I have to admit, I have never had a Toby breakfast.
Oh,
so there's a few of you that haven't. We'll have to try it after seeing your review. I would now what we noticed, and this was really interesting. Well, it was interesting to me. So when we were eating, the waitress came over and said, "Oh, could you guys give us a review?" I think she saw us filming. Yeah. So I said, yeah, of course I will. So I gave them a 5-star review because I do think it's worth it. And she said, yeah, it'd be great if you could boost the numbers if you can with your reviews. Not the filming review, but obviously leaving a Google review, because she said we don't get hardly anybody for breakfast. And I was thinking, well, why not? I do think it's because it's from 8 till 11. And I think there's that thing on the weekend, lots of people would like to have a lie in. So that thing, you've got to get up early and obviously make the way to go over there. That's my surmising of it.
I don't think so, because I feel like if you have a family, you would be up early. Kids are up early and stuff like that. So I think it's a case of people are just doing other things or don't think about going out for breakfast. That's what I truly believe. People don't think, oh yeah, I'm going to get up and I'm going to go out for breakfast. I literally see that as maybe somebody who's retired. They want to get up and they want to go for breakfast.
Well, let's throw it out to you guys. What is it? Why would you go for a roast rather than a breakfast? Is it because you think that the roast will be better? Or are you just thinking, is there another reason? Because I think for £7.50, you couldn't make it for that cheap amount of breakfast.
No.
So unlimited sausage, unlimited bacon, all that. But again, it's something that, and we were thinking this as well. The bit that puts me off, and it's the only bit that puts me off, is I've got to get up early to go and have it. And I've got to be honest, I know that sounds me being lazy, but it's true. I don't like getting up early in the morning.
But in general, why isn't it people go out for breakfast in general? Do you know what I mean? So I just want to make the question a little bit broader. Why in general do you not think, oh, do you know what? I'm going to get up. I'm going to go for breakfast. Because it would set you up for the day because you're going to go out the rest of the day. Does that make sense?
Well, my rationale behind it is, my hair's going all over the place. My rationale behind it is because I think to myself, if I'm going to go out, I always associate going out with an evening meal or at least lunch. And for me, and again, I don't know if you guys are the same, I just think breakfast is just something you have and then go out. It's not something that you would then go out to go. But I agree with you. And the other bit I don't do breakfast is the only reason I don't do breakfast, and this is laziness on my part, is because I like to have a lie-in at the weekend. So I just think to myself, oh God, if we were going to eat out, I would aim for us to do lunches. Of course, because we've been doing this breakfast series, though, I've got to say I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed the fact we get up and have breakfast. It's a really nice meal to have together. Yeah. So I would definitely recommend it. But interesting enough, it wouldn't be something I would have done without us doing this video.
Yeah. I feel like because I'm the reverse, right? I like to go, we'll get up early, we'll go for breakfast. On holiday, I don't want to get up early. Mark, all of a sudden, has all the energy in the world, wants to get up, dragging me to get up, dragging me for breakfast. And in my mind, I'm just thinking, I just want to lie in, I'm on holiday. So, I feel therein lies a difference. I like to, while I'm here, get up early, go for breakfast, we're up for the day, we're going to go. On holiday, I want to lie in, and Mark is the opposite.
Yeah, so I like to, that's the whole thing. But do you know what also as well? If there's breakfast on offer at the hotel, I feel compelled, because I've paid for it, I feel compelled to get up and get it. This one will drag her feet.
Even if it's free?
Even if it's free, I will want to go up and get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if it's free. So there's been a couple of hotels that we've gone to, and the breakfast is free. It's included in your booking. It's not you.
That's what I mean. I want to go and have it because it's there.
We've not paid extra for it or anything. So I feel like for someone who doesn't like
it was because I was so good. Tu said, I've had a breakfast, but just not in ages. Think people don't realise Toby do a breakfast. That might be part of it, actually. And Sincont said, I tend to have the breakfast, then go out for the day. Yeah. So this is the thing. This is what we said. So it's almost like we don't see it as an important meal, although it is. We just have something simple, then go out. But since we've been doing a nice breakfast, I actually think, God, this really does set you up for the day. Jensen said, if you want a holiday, you can go to Lanzarote on EasyJet from Gatwick. Now we would like to go to that.
Is it you're trying to tempt us to go back to Lanzarote?
Would you like us to go back to Lanzarote, Jensen? And what about you, Jensen? Are you planning on going on holiday?
Lanzarote is on the cards.
Yeah.
But not anytime soon. But we will go back to Lanzarote for sure.
Yeah, we definitely want to do that. All right.
We love Lanzarote.
We do, actually. Okay, shall we score this and then move on to the desserts? So
I'm still eating, so I'm still gonna eat this.
So no, well, no, we can do the desserts in a bit. So tell us, what would you rate your barbecue pork?
Now, I would rate this a 6.
Oh, not very high.
No.
What was your reservation about it?
I feel it's too saucy, and it's not tasty. Like, it's not like, I really want to.
Yeah, is it also the fact it's got gherkins in it put you off?
No, because I just moved the gherkins to the side.
True, but sometimes it will take. No. So not a very good score actually for the barbecue pork.
Yeah, I feel like compared to the other dishes, there are better dishes.
Oops. Right. Okay. So next up. What we had the waffle fries. There aren't many left. What would you give these?
I'd give these a solid 8.
I'd give these a 10. I've given them a 10. I tell you what, I couldn't think of how to improve. I was thinking, how can I improve them? And the only way, maybe a little bit.
The only way would be to fry them.
Yeah, potentially. But I've got to say, I can't improve them. They are really good. Now, when I say a 10, you might think, what? I'm comparing them to other waffle fries, not chips. But they are really, really good.
I don't think they're 10. I don't think they're 10 good.
My score is my score.
Yeah, exactly.
Jensen said, yes, we are going on EasyJet to Lanzarote for 10 days from the 21st of May until the 1st of June. Oh, amazing.
Nice.
Amazing. Kelly and I really do want to go back to Lanzarote.
Where do you stay? Or what is your favourite resort in Lanzarote? I love Porto del Carmen.
Yeah, same here.
I do like Playa Blanca, but I love Porto del Carmen.
And where's your favourite place to eat there? Right, okay, so next up we had their very delightful hummus. I know it doesn't look very appetizing, but you can see all the oil in it. And can you see how that's separating from the sides? So it's got a decent amount of oil in there. So what would you, I'm going to put the cap on this one. What would you give this?
I think I'd give it a 7.
I'd give it an 8. I think as far as hummus goes, that's quite a nice one. It is actually quite a nice one. And it's very easy to eat because of the oil. At the Los Zocos Hotel.
But what resort? What is that? So is that in Playa Blanca? Is it in Porto del Carmen? Is it in Honda? Is it in Jabal?
I shall tell you where that is. Let me have a little Google.
I was going to look it up.
So yeah, I was going to say actually. So I really did enjoy that hummus. I did think that was quite nice. Let's have a look where you're staying.
Where is your favourite restaurant? I think Mark asked that question.
Yeah.
I suppose if it's in one of the other resorts, we wouldn't really know the other resorts. We only know Porto del Carmen, and I know a little bit of Playa Blanca because I went there on a day trip one time. My mum went on, my mum went on a day trip. She went to Fuerteventura, but I don't think she really liked Fuerteventura.
Maybe you're not talking. Well, you're taking a massive.
Because you're looking at that and not talking. So I feel like we're just going to be quiet. Like.
No. I got it. My phone isn't working properly. So yeah, it's just so it's this thing is stuck now, which is going to annoy me. All right, let me let that load. Okay, while that's loading, it does look very nice actually with your hotel. I'm just waiting for it to load so I can figure out where you are. Thank you for your help. Anytime. I don't want to, but try some. There's some really nice places to eat actually. And I think you'll find it really, really nice around there. There's some very, very nice restaurants. If this thing, why is it not responsive? What is wrong with this phone? All right, I'm going to have a little look elsewhere. I'm not going on this website. It's not very good. Right, okay. What did you think of this?
I would give that a 9.
I would too. This is absolutely
I really
delicious.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I thought it was very, very nice. I thought it was generous with the halloumi, generous with the fillings. I really liked it.
I agree. I'm going to give that a 9. I actually prefer that to the fish one. And the fish one was good.
So you rate the waffle fries over the wrap?
No. Remember, I said I'm comparing it with other waffle fries. But that. I don't have tomato in.
I didn't eat the tomato.
And you don't like tomato?
No, I didn't eat the tomato. I don't really like tomatoes. The only time I'll eat it though, if it's in a tabbouleh, I do like it. I do like sun-dried tomatoes, and I do like tomato puree. You know, like what you get on a pizza with pizza sauce.
Right. Sorry, Jensen. For some reason, I do not know why this website is not loading up. I'm trying to load up your hotel. And it's just not happening. So I'm just trying to. Oh, no. Come on. This thing.
So I would say. So I don't know where your hotel is, but in Porto del Carmen there is a really nice. It's Trattoria. Something Trattoria. Now there are a couple of restaurants up and down that's called Trattoria, but it's the one. Closest to the Charlie perfume shop, sort of. I don't even know where to explain that it is.
So it's the one. It's actually closer. It's the one as you're heading towards the airport way. I think you're. Oh wow! You're row 1 on the plane. Very lucky both ways.
Nice. Row 1 is always nice, but sometimes. When you're in row 1, though, you don't get priority boarding because they tend to load the people further back. But yeah, we've actually been in row 1 before.
We have not for a long time.
Not for a long time, though. Not for a long time.
Wow.
But yeah, so the Trattoria it's an Italian restaurant, and it is really, really, it's one of our favorite restaurants. They do like a seafood crepe. Seafood crepe is amazing. I always get like a mixed grill. That is also nice. There's a few restaurants up and down that are really nice, but Trattoria is my favorite, and my on the strip. But my absolute favorite restaurant, my absolute favorite, is a place called La Cabana, and it's in Matcha. It's run by a British couple, and the food's amazing. It's really, really nice.
So I don't know who you're going with, Jensen, but you could always ask them if they'd be interested in joining you to La Trattoria and La Cabana.
Yeah, for sure. La Cabana, I've got to say, look it up. It's a couple, British couple, and they've done the restaurant in their house. So in the front, sort of, it would have been a terrace, I suppose, at one point, but they covered it over, so it's like part of their living room. And then they have like a little separate bit, an add-on part, and it's really, I can't recommend it enough. You need to get a taxi there and taxi back if you don't drive while you're there.
Yeah, but I think you'll really like it. And this phone is just dying. Although you might have to check this on your phone, because this, I don't know what is wrong with this phone. Come on. Anyway.
I'm not going to check it on mine because it might slow mine down. I haven't got time for that.
But it does look nice. It's a 5-star hotel.
Nice.
Very, very nice. Blackout curtains, housekeeping. It's got a fitness. It's got a bar, mini golf, pool, games room, indoor play area. You've got a lot of nice things. Oh, it's Costa di Gizeh. There we are. Finally, it's loaded.
Costa di Gizeh.
So you're going to Costa di Gizeh. That's where you're going.
I was just about to say we could have done it on the second screen.
Oh, never mind. Oh. After all that. Look at this one. You go, oh, by the way, we could have done all that.
The second screen is right in front of you.
Costa di Gizeh, that's where you're going. You'll be going to Costa di Gizeh. Wonderful. I think you'll have a really, really good time there. Right, okay. So we have marked and scored all of that. Next up, we're going to try a little bit of the desserts.
The dessert.
So we have got, now this, although it looks small, is this a cookie?
Yeah. This is cranberry and something. Can't remember what it was.
It's very, very small, but it does look good.
It's very, you know what? It's reminiscent of your pumpkin cookie a little bit.
Look at that. Look how moist that is. I'm just touching that gently and it's really moist. Okay, go on, give it a little bit.
I like the edge because that's the crispiest bit.
Okay, here we go. Now look at that. Look how moist that is. I can see that. It's not really zooming in, but it is good. Right, here we go. Oh, wow. That is really, really good.
That's got a ginger taste to it.
Now, look how moist that is. Watch when I do this. It's just, you can see that? But look, it stays. It doesn't spring back up.
It's almost got creaminess to it.
Do you know what? It's almost like cookie dough. Here you go. That is really, really, really good.
Really nice. There's like winter spices in that.
That's tremendous. Actual fact, this is right. It's been alive.
Hi.
Hello.
Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's been a minute. How have you been? Oh, wow. We're just doing the review on Leon. But this cookie, I'm not going to eat all of it now because we've got to save a bit to market. But that cookie, what was it called again?
It was quite, you know what? Let me look it up.
That cookie is tremendous. Whatever it is, it was tremendous. Doing great, both. Good to see you both. Good to see you. How have you been? What have you been up to? Anything exciting? Really good to see you, actually. We were just talking, obviously, while we were doing our food review, we were just talking about the Toby Carvery because we've obviously now done the roast and the breakfast menu, but definitely recommend both. This was absolutely tremendous. Leon liked the burger place or something different. No, Leon liked the actual burger place. So we tried if you haven't had it before, do try their waffle fries. There aren't many left, but these are tremendous. We also had, which I've eaten, but it was really, really good, was the halloumi wrap. That was absolutely amazing.
Oat and cranberry cookie.
That's really good. Oat and cranberry cookie. Definitely recommend that. Small but delicious. And then Kelly had the barbecue pork. But you thought
was okay.
it was so.
I'd give it a 6.
So we're now going to try, which is one of our favourites. And this, if you've never had it before, again, it's only small. But once you try it, you know where all that goes. Right, this is the lemon crunch.
The lemon and ginger crunch.
Oh, lemon and ginger crunch, sorry. I'm assuming there's ginger in the base. Did you try the nuggets from Leon? I tried them once. They were terrible. Oh, no.
You know what? It's because they're baked and they're not fried and this and that. So they're not going to taste like normal nuggets. I think they're all right.
Right, here we go.
They're not my favourite thing on the menu, though. It's chewy, lemony, oaty. That's really nice.
That is sensational.
That is really nice.
Now, funny you should say that, Airspeed Alive. I was going to say to you that actual fact, not everything, like you say in Leon, is great. So Kelly didn't rate the barbecue pork at all.
And it's one of their new things.
So as you can see there, now she said there's a ton of sauce. And it is, the ratio of sauce to food is almost 50-50. It's a lot in there. So didn't rate that. However, to show how good it is, look, that's all that's left of it. We did have the grilled halloumi wrap. That was amazing. And in actual fact, that's the best one. That's got the highest score, savoury-wise. Even over the waffle fries. So the waffle fries were excellent. They were excellent. But, and the hummus was good. The hummus was good. So the rest of it was good. But it was a bit hit and miss. But the 2 cakes...
No, the only miss was the barbecue pork. Everything else was a hit.
I'm sure there was another miss.
No.
Oh, no, you're right. No. No. I got a bit... You're right.
Well, you didn't like this, but you keep drinking it.
Oh, I just needed something to drink. Hey, Sam! I'm late. No, you're not. You're never late. You're always fashionably early.
You are.
Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you.
How have you been as well? Any update on the move? Airspeed said it was gluten-free too. Yeah,
there's lots of things that it is suitable for gluten-free. They do vegan ones as well. So I feel like Leon really do try to cater for everyone. And they are sort of on this, they pride themselves being on the more healthier side. They do lots of salads as well.
So definitely recommend Leon. Now, what we're going to do, I'm just going to we've scored all these things. We haven't scored the 2 cakes, so score this one.
I'd give that a solid 8. I'd get that again.
I'm giving that a 9. That's a really delicious cake. And this one.
I mean, I'd give this a 9.5.
I'm giving that a 9. So actually, that edges the other one then, combined. So I'm going to ask you just quickly, would you order this again?
No.
Would you order the halloumi wrap again?
I wouldn't order it for myself because I like a little bit of meat, but I might add something to it, but I would order it for you again.
I would definitely order that again. That was delicious. Would you order the waffle fries again? Oh, look at that. You said before we even did. I would too. Yeah. You have those.
No, it's fine. You can have them. You can dip them in your
hummus.
Scoop them in your hummus.
Hummus.
7.
No. We did the score. Would you order it again?
Yeah, I would order it again. We did score it already.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Would you order it again?
Yeah, I would order everything again.
Apart from
other than the barbecue.
All right, there we have it. So there we are, guys. That is our little review of Leon.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to have one more little waffle fry.
I would even order this again.
I wouldn't order that.
He wouldn't order it, but I would order that again.
Don't get me wrong. If you're thirsty, that's okay. But it is very, very strong cardamom taste.
I like it. Yeah. I don't think it tastes of cardamom, but yeah.
I've got to say, that hummus is delicious.
I like the chai-ness of it. And I like that you can taste that it's chai. Because sometimes, even when you order the proper tea, I feel it's not strong enough. The chai, when you order proper tea with the leaves and everything else, I don't think the aromatics are strong enough.
So So Airspeed Alive, Sam, I know we floated it past a few other guys. So as Kelly and I were saying, so we have just been doing obviously our breakfast series. That's what we've been doing. So the question we floated past to you guys is, when you go out or if you order in, whichever it is, people tend not to seem to do breakfast. So floating back to you guys, why would it be, if you don't order breakfast or go out for breakfast, why would you not go out for breakfast but go out for dinner or lunch? What is it that puts you off?
See, my brother and his fiance, they go out for breakfast all the time.
Yeah.
If anything, that's the thing that they go out most for.
But they're early birds, aren't they?
But me too, I'm an early bird. But yeah, I think as well, I become lazy when you cook breakfast. If Mark didn't cook breakfast, I'd be like, let's go out, let's do this. I said, oh, do you want breakfast? And I'm like, yeah.
But there is case in point. So basically what we'll do is, if we do go out or order a takeaway, it won't be normally breakfast. I'll make breakfast. As I said, too much to do in the morning routine for me. Sometimes go to the cafe on a weekend, but rarely. So that seems to be the consensus, because St. Cott was saying the same thing. He just said, well, I just have breakfast and then I go out.
Yeah.
So it does. That's interesting that you guys say that. Now, the reason we said this, I think we just repeated it slightly earlier, but when we went for Toby Carvery breakfast, when we made our video, is and there was, you can see in the movie, if you've seen it, our little video, there were hardly anybody in the restaurant. Hardly anybody was in that restaurant. It was only us and a few other couples.
Yeah.
And the waitress said, oh, could you please give us a good review? Not on the camera, although I think she would have liked that. Was on Google, because she said, we get hardly any customers now for breakfast. So we were saying, well, why is that? We really did enjoy the Toby Carvery breakfast. And I think it's just interesting what you guys say. You don't see it as something, you're either really busy in the morning. It's not necessarily something you would think to do. If you are going to go out, it would be for lunch and dinner. It wouldn't be for breakfast.
See, I think it's a lovely thing for children, because I feel like, and this is not for all children or whatever, but as the day goes on, I think kids get tired and they get a little bit cranky, and they don't want to go and sit somewhere. But if you're up early and you're going, oh, let's go for breakfast, I think kids get excited.
Yeah.
Like we've been to plenty of places where there are kids there for breakfast.
Yeah.
We've also been to a lot of places where kids have been there for lunch and dinner. And I feel like kids have still got the energy and they're excited. But I think as the day goes on, especially if it's like show, because I just remember when I was a kid, like how I felt and stuff like that, because you're being dragged around here, there and everywhere. You're going to shops you don't even want to go to, because you're only interested in the toy shops, and your parents don't always take you to the toy shop because you're going to ask for something. So I just remember being a kid. But I remember, and I've said this before on the live, when my mum would go to the laundrette and then she would take me to the cafe next door and I would get a Coke and a wagon wheel. That's when Coke was all right and a wagon wheel was all right to have back in the day. And that's what I would have. However, again, but when I was little, we didn't go out. Going to a restaurant was a treat. So we didn't. So like now when I go to places like, for lunch or whatever, when I go to places like Prayer or wherever, I see like parents taking their kids out to Prayer or taking their kids. I mean, they're not restaurants, but these are like lunch spots and stuff like that. And I do often see parents taking their kids to the lunch spots and stuff like that. But when I was growing up, we didn't do that. And then we might go to Chinatown. That was a real treat. That was if you went to Chinatown, that was a real treat. You're going to a Chinese restaurant and you were going to eat. And that was a very nice feeling to go. You wouldn't act up because I was brought up on Chinese food. So, I would always love Chinese food and all of that type of stuff. And so, but nowadays you do see families out a lot more and they do take their children to these places. But I feel like breakfast for kids is probably the ideal time.
Anna's joined us. Hello,
Hi,
Anna.
how are you? I hope you're well.
Oh, bless you. Thank you for all the restaurant and afternoon tea reviews that you do bring us
bless
every
you.
week. Oh, well, listen, we thank you for watching
Thank
them.
you, yeah.
Because without you guys, we probably wouldn't film it. So it's an absolute pleasure. But lovely, because I know you've been commenting on quite a few of our videos.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us on the live.
And yes, so one of the, I think, Anna, you're based in the US, is that right? Am I right in saying that? Or am I confusing you with somebody else? I know
somebody, Jeff.
I'm confusing with Jeff, maybe.
Jeff.
Obviously, not that you two are identical.
Jeff messaged earlier, and he is from Tampa.
Oh, that's right.
And then we have the Traveling Aussies.
Yes.
And they more keep up on the other channel, on the MK Vacays. And they've been commenting, and I catch up with them every now and again. But it's so nice when we get like people who comment, because we love interacting with you guys. Do you know what I mean? So it's very nice that you are enjoying the series.
Yes, and like I said, we've got plenty more to come. We've got a lot more restaurants to go. Now, funny enough, our next video that will come up this Sunday, if I can get it all finished, will be another afternoon tea. Now, this one is another Asian-inspired one. This will be at the Ivy Asia we went to. So yes. We won't say any more. You can just see how we enjoyed, or did we not enjoy, the thing. Yes, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I knew you were. I knew you were.
Now that you say Cleveland, Ohio, because you are coming to London.
Yes, that was right. I knew you were. That was right.
Now when you say it, I was like, oh yeah, now, yes, you're coming to London. So have you decided which places that you want to hit up? Is like, for me, I think afternoon, I think I'll put this in the comments as well. Afternoon tea, fish and chips, and a roast is a must.
Yes.
When you come here.
But make sure you go to the right places, because lots of them do not knock off, but cheaper versions of it. So we've seen, there's a few YouTubers I watch from the United States. They come over to London and they go, I'm going to try this restaurant here for fish and chips. I'm sitting there going, no, not there. Please don't go there.
Yeah. And also you were saying you wanted to try black pudding. You want to try a real English breakfast. Yes. You will enjoy it, I promise you.
So if you're interested, we will give you some little pointers where we think you might enjoy. Don't at us if they're wrong, but there are some nice ones we'd like you to enjoy. But yeah, I always feel bad when I see someone come over to England. They go, oh, I'm going to have this traditional thing, and they go to someone. I thought, oh no, not there. Like Garfunkel's or something. Sorry, God. Garfunkel's.
Yeah. Do you know what was nice? One time we were in Cheesecake Factory. Now, this was a few years ago. It might have been like 2017 or 2018. And we were in Cheesecake Factory. And this family was just in and they ordered fish and chips. And I just thought that was so nice, because obviously they wanted to have fish and chips. It's not quite traditional fish and chips that we have, but it's really nice. And where did we go? Oh, and when you go to Universal Studios, they say fish and chips. It's not. It's fish and wedges.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is not chips. I'd just like to say.
Anna said, do we take PayPal? No, we were not set up that way as well. I don't think.
Oh, bless you.
No.
We haven't set anything like that up. Maybe in the future we might think about it. It's something that we might think about down the line, because we were thinking. We've been toying around with the idea, but we'll see.
We like to do the free.
We like to sort of, entertain you, hope that you engage with us and stuff like that.
But that's very nice that you are.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Espin Alive is laughing. Anna said, yes, the Dorchester and Fortnum and Mason. I want to go to Mother Mash for the bangers and mash. Oh, we've not been there actually. Yeah. And we haven't been to the Dorchester. That is on our to-do list.
That is, so Dorchester is on our list. But I just want to warn you with regards to Fortnum and Mason, because the last time we went was last July.
Yeah.
And the service for me and the sandwiches that we got is not on par with what we've had before. But you should go to Fortnum and Mason anyway with regards to the shop. That's where the Queen used to shop. I believe that's where the King still shops.
Well, they don't shop there personally, but they're greengrocers to the Queen and the King.
Yeah. And so it's definitely worth going to see. It's one of the oldest shops in London, along with Selfridges and Liberties, I believe. So they're all sort of like places definitely to go and visit and go and see and all of that type of stuff for sure.
Now, that being said, when we went to Fortnum's, who was it now? The Penster, who watches us as well from
Penster,
Australia, she actually said she went a month prior to us and that it was really, really good. So we may have just had an off day.
Yeah, I mean, they used to do a big slab of cake. So if you watch one of our other Fortnum and Mason videos, you would get a big slice of cake at the. You used to get your Battenberg.
Yes, I love my Battenberg.
Mark loves his Battenberg, and I would get whatever speciality cake that they had. But this time round, in last July when we went, they gave us one macaron. I was like, what? And they put up their prices, but the sandwiches weren't cut on point and all of these. And so when you're used to a certain level and then they're charging more, but they've gone down in the level, that is so I can't honestly say whether it's still good or not as good. But when you don't have a basis of comparison, I suppose you wouldn't really notice the difference. But I noticed the difference.
The service there is very, very good, though. You will have a good. Generally, it normally is. I think we just got a bit unlucky on the one day we went. But, do try it. I think the Dorchester though does really interest us as well.
Dorchester,
and we have found a couple of good afternoon teas, which are slightly more reasonable price, which were quite good. So we would recommend Kai, and we would recommend Roast afternoon tea.
So when you come to London, Mayfair is one of those tip-top salubrious type places. It's where all the la-di-da people go. And South Audley Street, I think there's a South Audley Street and there's a North Audley Street. Very prestigious, very high-end, very all of that la-di-da type stuff. And, you know, shops with no prices and price tags and stuff like that. And this restaurant, it's a Michelin star restaurant. It's a Michelin star. The afternoon tea is not Michelin star, but the restaurant is actually Michelin
This is
star.
Kai in Mayfair.
Kai in Mayfair, which is on South Audley Street. So if you do decide, we can thoroughly recommend.
Yeah.
I was so surprised because I just thought, oh God, Mark's picked this place. I hadn't researched it. I looked at it. I was like, oh my God, it's going to be this. But it's one of the best surprises. Do you know what it's like? It's like Space 220 when I went in Epcot.
You see?
That's what it's...
You see? Trust my judgment.
Please, you don't know anything about Space 220.
No, but you like Kai.
Yes, yeah, I did. And I went in thinking, oh God, this is going to be like rubbish, blah, blah, blah. It was not. It was one of the best. I could place it. I don't know which I would place one above the other. Roast or Kai.
Yeah, they were both very, very good. So if you're thinking of doing a few afternoon teas while you're in London, those are two I'd recommend because they're quite modestly priced. Like I said, for afternoon
they're
tea.
more reasonably priced. But the ambience and the experience is amazing. If you're looking for a lot higher end, Savoy is really nice. I mean, Ritz is good, but I just felt it was a little bit of a rushy type. I didn't like that I felt rushed in there and all of that type of stuff. But I have to say, Savoy is really good. We haven't been for a long time.
No.
It is on our list. I don't think it will be this year, but it is on our list, as well as a couple of other high-end ones that we want to try. But who knows? We've got the rest of the year.
Exactly. SB Live said, have you guys been to Dave's Hot Chicken yet? No, where's that, SB Live? Dave's Hot Chicken.
Listen, let me tell you, at the moment, I'm on a chicken wing ting.
Yeah.
So if you know of chicken wings, so there is a, obviously it's not good for Mark because he doesn't eat chicken wings, but there is one at the moment that keeps popping up on the TikTok, I keep saying that, on the TikTok. There's one that keeps popping up on TikTok. And it's bottomless wings. Me, as Evelyn would say, I want to go and try that. I want to go and try the bottomless wings. So I've asked a couple of friends I'm not sure if I'll be able to film it, but if I can, it may be a TikTok possibly. But bottomless wings, Yes, please.
Dave's hot chicken. So what's it like? Drop it in the comments. Let us know what it's like. Sam said, I've just made homemade egg foo young. It's delicious. Oh, wow. Did you make your own noodles, Sam? Did you make your own noodles? Now, I know that it's a real faff to make, but you are the kind of person I know that could pull that off. So that's why I was asking.
Yeah, but it would be a faff. It would be a
But
faff.
I know Sam could pull it off.
Yeah. I think that would take too long.
Anna said, oh, that's disappointing, going back to Fortnum's. I was looking for the slice of cake besides the desserts. Now, Anna, it does change seasonally. Now, you've got to bear in mind, Kelly and I didn't go there until last July. Now, prior to that, just 2 months prior, like I said, one of our other viewers went, and they did have slices of cake. So it will change regularly. So the one thing I would say, if you do go to Fortnum's, they are supposed to offer you a slice of cake from the trolley. Now, when we went, it was macarons. So, but we had to ask for it. So,
yes.
If towards the end of the tea you haven't ask them, sorry, is there anything we can have from the trolley? And they will then take you there. But they shouldn't
have to ask.
You shouldn't have to ask. They should offer it to you halfway through the meal.
But also, I mean, I don't think a macaron's worth it. Like, you're going to pay £85 or whatever, and then you're going to get a macaron at the end. I'm just like,
Yeah.
But what I would do, sorry, darling.
No.
What I would do is see if any other YouTubers have been there recently, and then check it out and just see if they still offer the cake at the end. We haven't been recently, but we're doing our afternoon tea series, but we haven't been recently. So I can't guide you on that. But it would be worth checking out. Not sending you off to other YouTubers, you understand, but just to check that out, just to see if they still do it, because it might change your mind and you then might choose another one. So and we can recommend, because we've been to so many, if it is indeed, then we'll Kai or roast.
Hey Liam, how you doing?
Hey,
legend, I ran 6.6 kilometers in 38 minutes. Oh, that is incredibly impressive.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
How do you feel your stamina is since you've been doing all of this running and stuff like that, how do you feel your stamina has grown? Do you know what I mean? Because to do that in 38 minutes,
that's impressive,
right?
That is really impressive.
I'm just thinking, how do you feel your stamina is now? Do you feel like you're stronger? Do you feel like your breath is? Do you feel like your mind is clear and all of that type of stuff? Like, how do you feel mentally and physically doing this sort of thing?
Right, now, where are we? The Airspeed Alive says, so Dave's Hot Chicken is in Shaftesbury Avenue, and it's so good. Now, Airspeed Alive asked, is the unlimited chicken wings at Wingman's? She will find out for you. It's Nashville Hot Chicken. They just do tenders or tenders in a burger. Keep it simple but good. Right, so Kelly's going to tell you where this unlimited wings thing is.
Oh. So you carry on.
All right, I'll carry on there. Sam said no noodles in egg foo young. Oh, I thought there was. See,
is it just with what do you call it? Bean shoots.
Oh, is that right? But I know you'll make your own bean shoots, but I also make a chicken chow mein with egg noodles. The egg pho is delicious with crispy bean sprouts and onions and fried ham and chicken. Very tasty. Do you make a broth with that, Sam? So do you add a broth into it and then cook all that in there? Or are you using like a water or like a stock? Just out of interest. Or you don't have to reveal your special recipe, but I'm just curious because it does sound amazing. It does sound really, really good. And I know you're really good with flavors. Liam said, I'm lots better from years ago. I'm physically strong.
Chimac. So CHEEMC. Chimac.
Where's that?
That's in Soho.
Chimac in Soho.
Yeah.
So CHEE as in cheese, but without the SE at the end, and MAC. Is that right?
That's why I said Chimac.
Chimac.
Not cheese mac. Chimac.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's how you spell it.
Yeah.
Because chi can be spelled CHI. So you CHEE.
Yeah.
Chimac.
CHEEMC. Chimac.
Okay.
And
unlimited wings.
And they do unlimited wings. I had to go and check it because I knew, I had a feeling it wasn't what you call it, Wingman's.
Liam said it's lots better from years ago, physically strong. Because when you go to the gym, Liam, are you just doing cardio or are you doing weights as well? Because I had it down as you doing mainly weights, but because I know you'd go do your running, so I just assumed you did your cardio by running. But if you're doing, you could be just doing pure that in the runner as well. So I just wanted to know. Sam said no broth, just a dry fried chow mein. Soy sauce has a natural form of MSG, so adding it to the end, the fry helps. Gives that takeaway flavor. That's interesting because whenever I fry mine, I add the soy sauce in from the beginning, so it absorbs in there. But you're suggesting you do it at the end. That's interesting. Amy,
hey,
look at this. Please do a Cosmos buffet.
Okay.
All right.
But do you know what? We ain't been Cosmo. Well,
it's changed name now, isn't it?
I think where she lives, it's still Cosmos.
Right.
But the one, we went. So the one in Croydon, which is where we used to go, is Cosmos. Now, transparency. I don't rate Cosmos. Transparency. I don't rate JRC. But I know a lot of people would.
Yes.
So I'm happy to go down and try it. But I just find that there are some places, there are some buffets who put a lot of love into the actual buffet to make it good. Like we've been to Oxbow is one of them.
Yes.
Right. And so when you go down to Oxbow and they're doing all of this stuff and, they do it from fresh and it's nice. But I find like with Cosmo and JRC and Jimmy's World, because I would put, in fact, though, I feel like Jimmy's World is probably lower than the two that I just mentioned. It sat there for a little bit. It's under the heat lamps and blah, blah, blah. And now I know they do that with Toby, but Toby's also a quick turnaround. But I will go down, but it will be JRC, which was formerly Cosmo.
Yeah. So for anybody that's not familiar, so basically Cosmo and JRC are, but obviously they're buffets, but what I call world buffets. So they do food from different, so they have Chinese food there, Italian food there, Indian food there, other Asian food there as well. So it's a real combo, roast dinner. So it's a real combo of all these different
they have Japanese, fusions. They have sushi, Chinese, and all of that. And I tend to go, obviously, to the Chinese station.
Yes.
And then sometimes I like to go to the kids station. And, I like a bit of chicken nuggets. I like a bit of chips. I'm not fussy like that. But I am fussy. But I normally sort of tend to be around the Chinese station.
How are you, by the way, Amy? Everything good? It's nice to see you. Sam said, I want some MSG. Sam said, I'm going to try fasting and low-fat cooking until Halloween. So the whole of the summer.
Wow.
I need a download of self-discipline right now. Now, why are you saying that, Sam? I don't. You never strike me as someone that would overeat. So I'm just. Is it just you want to eat more healthy, or is it you just find yourself? Because I know you do a lot of baking with Zachary, but is that something you just want to consciously do?
So there's someone at work, right, and they keep getting tricked. Now, like with me, I'm the sort of person who will say, "Oh, let's get this, let's get that, blah blah blah." Anyway. So there's one person at work. Every 5 minutes she's asking me, do I want cake and do I want it? So yesterday I had to say to her, listen, I've lost a stone. I would rather, and I'm not losing anymore. It's just maintaining at the moment. And I said, I'm not looking to put that stone back on. Do you know how long it took me to lose that stone? I'm not looking to put that weight back on. Thank you very much. Because she came to me with these cakes. And then she came to me with 2 lots of cake yesterday. And then today she came to me with something else. And I said, I've already told you I'm not eating that. So don't come to me with any more of these things because I'm not eating it. But yeah, I mean, there's all these people that keep coming in and bringing her stuff. And I'm just like, no. And the other person's going, yeah, these people are bringing in the trees. They need to step up their game. And I'm like, no, don't step up anything else because I'm not going to be tempted.
Amy said, I haven't been in for years, so it would be good to see if it's changed. This is Cosmos and JRC. All right, well, We'll look to see if we can get
Yeah.
get there. I'm sure there will be some function where we will end up there.
Yeah, we will end up there.
Amy said, I am well. Hope you're both well. We are.
Thanks for
Oh,
asking.
Sam, that's good. I'll join you. Is that this is on the cooking thing. Liam said, oh, I do both cardio tomorrow night and strength upper training on Thursday night. Do you have a set routine? So do you, I know a lot of people that are into weights, they'll have a day for legs, like a day for upper arms, a day for chest, that type of thing. Do you set them out like that, or do you just go and work the whole body? 1 stone, says Amy, takes well long, you know.
It does.
You've done well.
It took a long time. So basically, the way that I did it was like in the mornings, maybe I might skip breakfast and then have lunch, or vice versa and stuff like that. But since certain people have started, I'm just like, oh my God, and we're going out here, and we're going out there, and all of this, and I'm just like, oh my God, I can't eat like that anymore. Don't get me wrong, I've never eaten like Mark's eaten, right? But I do graze a lot, or I do, you know, like obviously I enjoy food. I'm a real foodie and all of that type of stuff. But equally, I'm very like, is this worth the calories? Yeah. Am I going to eat it? Is it worth the calories? Because I don't want to eat it and eat empty calories. So I'm not going to, I will try my hardest not to do that. And the thing is, I also like the idea of cake, and I like the idea of sweets, and I like the idea of chocolate and stuff like that. So I may take it, but then I don't have the capacity to eat it, and so then it goes to waste and stuff like that. And so I might have. So I might have breakfast, let's say. So let's say, for argument's sake, I have a hot chocolate and a croissant, right? I don't have that every day. Normally, I'll have a cup of tea and a piece of toast, or 2 pieces of toast with tuna fish pate, or just butter, or something like that. But let's say, you know, like today, I didn't have time to grab bread and all of that type of stuff. So I just ran out the door, and I just thought, you know what? Today, I'm going to get a hot chocolate and a croissant. And that's what I got. And then lunchtime, I'm just trying to think, did I eat anything in between? I don't think I did today, but yesterday I did. So yesterday I had 2 pieces of toast with tuna fish pate and tea, and then I had the cheek to have a club. And then somebody ran, oh yeah, look, the suppliers brought this or whatever, and I'm just like, oh my God. And then I've taken a piece of cake. I didn't eat that piece of cake, but the want was there to take it. But I knew I wouldn't be able to eat it. So it's still that process of understanding there's no point in taking it because you're not going to eat it. So that, but then, tell a lie. So somebody today brought in, you know, the celebrations.
Yes.
So I had, after I had my hot chocolate and croissant, it was a ham and cheese croissant, by the way. I had 2 of the small Snickers and 1 of the small Twix. Then I hopped off to my desk, and I ate those 3, and then I drank water the rest of the day and all of this type of stuff. But then somebody came to me, oh, come, you must come to the kitchen. Let's get. I was like, listen, I already told you yesterday, I'm not eating this stuff. Right? I already had a Snickers, a small Snickers and a Twix. I'm not eating this as well. And then I didn't eat any chocolate. And then where did we go? Oh, I got a bacon and sausage toasted sandwich for lunch. Because there's a cheap place that we know, and we went there. And then I had that. And then I went and got another little Snickers, and I had the little Snickers, and I ate that. And then somebody came to my desk and said, oh, is there like a secret chocolate stash somewhere? Or
always the way.
And I was like, first of all, why are you coming to me? And then I was like, no, we don't have any secret cupboards. But I said somebody did put, because somebody put the lint balls, 2 boxes of those, and the celebrations, a bag of celebrations. I said they are in the kitchen. But also we had a fruit delivery. So there's a basket of fruit there. I mean, I took tangerine. I did eat tangerines today. So, you know, I said, there's tangerines there. Like, go help yourself and stuff like that. But I think the person wanted chocolate. But funnily enough, I had chocolate in my drawer, so I went and just put it on the person's desk while they were looking for chocolate. And then, so obviously, when the person came back, there was chocolate sitting there on the desk. I like it when I do things like that. You know, somebody wants something or whatever, and then it just magically appears on the desk. I like that. Like today, there was an egg on my a chocolate egg on my desk, and I was just like, so I messaged a person who I thought was like, I said, why is there a chocolate egg sitting here? He goes, yeah, I'll come over and explain to you. Never came over. All of a sudden there was a quiz, and it was a gift. It was a prize. So I gave that away, and then there was another quiz. Of course, I won that one. So now I have an Easter egg. So I'll bring that home tomorrow, and then that was my first Easter egg.
Yeah, so we'll be able to try these on the live. So we will be trying Hotel Chocolat. Look at that, Kelly got that one.
Know.
This one's quite pricey as well. You didn't pay for this, did you?
I didn't. Somebody bought it for me, and I was just like, oh my god, you didn't have to buy me that. And the person was like, I know, but I wanted to buy it for you.
It's all right for some.
I was like, oh, that's so sweet.
Right, let me catch up with the comments. So Sam said, right, the kids are still living here and hoping to move the rest of the stuff soon. But Nick's going to be working 2 jobs and no time or energy. As soon as I'm home alone, I'm going healthy. Well, actual fact, you'll find that easier because you'll have the time, obviously the space to do that as well.
Yeah.
And I know what you're like. You'll have that desire to do it. So I think normally with you, Sam, when you've got your heart set on something, you do. It's always the way, Kelly. Says Amy, always the way. Please join me, Amy, said Sam. Liam said, sometimes I usually bench for Tuesday, where I go to a private gym. Personal trainers guide you through a plan of what to do next. Oh, wow.
I've been thinking about joining like a more nicer gym, but I feel like unless it's near you.
Personal trainer, though, Liam. Wow.
I know. Unless it's near you, I wouldn't tend to go. So I want to go to one that I pass.
What's your goals then, Liam? Now, because you've got you're super fit, and obviously you've got your private gym. So because you've got your own personal trainer, I'm working on the premise you're working towards something, because that's normally what happens.
Is it like strength training? Are you trying to build up your strength and stuff like that? I think that is something to do. That is really good.
Yeah. But yeah, this is what I admire about Liam, because he's really dedicated. Way puts me to shame. Amy said, water fast. I wanted to do it for a long time, but I could try it when I was at uni to save money. It's just getting into the routine. I've always got headaches too when I cut out stuff. Well, if you go cold turkey, it can. If you are going to cut something out, try and sort of wean your way off it rather than going cold turkey.
The thing is as well, Amy, it's your body getting rid of the poison.
Yeah, that's true.
And so that's why you will get headaches and you'll get migraines and stuff like that. If you can bear with it, it's fine. If I go on a diet, I'm in the worst mood ever.
That's why I don't like going on a diet.
And and I didn't notice it before. I noticed it probably about 15 years ago, I suppose. Because my mum asked me something and I like tore her head off. And now don't get me wrong, I can get angry and stuff like that. But that was something else. And like, I think even my mum was quite shocked. And I just was like, why did I respond in that way? Well, it's because I was on a diet.
Sam said, if I eat carefully and use my Wii Fit, I can lose 2 kilograms a day. That's impressive. Wow, Sam, that's quite a lot. Good, yeah. That's what I want to do this spring and summer.
Okay.
But the thing is, though, you are petite. So I know you are, because you are slim yourself. So don't lose too much.
Yeah.
Don't lose too much. Amy said, the Wii Fit scale isn't very good, but does help to lose. But the weighing scale isn't good. Now, did you have one of the scales?
I think we gave. I gave the thing away.
The board, yeah, it was a little board thingy. Hey, Richard.
Hey, Richard. How you well?
How you doing? Richard said tomorrow's vlog it's not a bus or tram, but it's charges, then goes, but it's not e-bus. Is this a little clue that you're giving us, or is this something? So you're not doing a bus or a tram, but it's something that charges.
It's not a scooter, is it?
E-bus. Yeah, you're doing one of those scooters, those lime scooters you see around. Scurrying around. Do you know what? Because round our way, there's tons of these line bikes. So people ride these line bikes, then they just ditch them, and then they just line the street.
Yeah.
But they're all over London, line bikes.
Yeah.
They're not the colour line, but it's the company line.
I think they're like pretty good to sort of like get around London and that. And you do see people riding a lot more.
Yeah.
And there was, so a few years back, there was someone that I used to work with, and he put on weight like overnight. It was overnight. It was just like, what?
Who puts on weight overnight?
And this happened, and this went on for a few years. And then all of a sudden, he lost the weight overnight. And I was just like, huh? But it turns out he'd been riding a bike. Not the Boris bikes and stuff, just riding bike in general, like to and from work.
Oh, how can you gain a load of weight and then lose it just in a day on a bike?
It's not literal, Mark.
Oh, I was going to say, what are you overnight? I thought, what are you talking about?
Like in a matter of months.
Where are we? Richard said, the clue is in Crystal Palace. Need buy oyster.
Oh.
So are you going Crystal Palace way?
Ooh.
Is that where you're intending to go? So you got your little vlogs you're going to look out for. I know the thing is as well, like I said, so Kelly and I, although we do obviously with a lot of our vlogs and our food channel, our various food themes. So one of the themes we were potentially looking at are cheap eats. That was one of them. But we could, looking at this, we could potentially look at healthy foods.
Yeah, I think the thing is, it's, and that is also part and parcel, is you can still go to restaurants and stuff like that. It's just about what it is you want to choose. But not everywhere does healthy foods that people like.
No, that's true. That's true.
So it's but so we went somewhere the other day and somebody ordered a kale salad. I could not think of anything worse
than
a kale salad. And they were like, it's really good. And I was just like, I didn't even touch it. I just thought, are you joking? Now I can eat salad. It's fine. I've got a bag of organic salad. Sometimes I like to put in my food and all of this. I love a salad when I'm making it. I do not love a kale salad.
Now, if you were to, you could eat healthy in the carvery if you don't have the potatoes.
Yes.
You take out all those carbs.
They do meat and salad there.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. But you don't even need the salad. All the vegetables are quite healthy. They steam all the vegetables. I didn't realize that. I was chatting to one of the chefs and they said, they actually steam all the veg. They don't boil it. So it's actually super, super healthy. The bit that obviously makes it unhealthy is all the mashed potato. Roast potatoes are really fattening. And
do they add butter to it? That's what I'd want to know.
No, it's oil, isn't it? But then they got all the mac and cheese as well. So
no butter to the veg.
I don't think they do. He said they didn't. This guy, but it may vary place to place.
Place to place, yeah.
But yeah, he's told me they steam all their veg.
Yeah, but so I'm wondering when you steam it and then when you put it on the thing, do you put butter on it?
I've never seen them put butter on it. They just tend to have it.
Yeah.
I have seen them have a new one and there's no butter on it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you can do it that way. But of course, everybody goes because they want the meat and they want the potatoes. That's the whole point of going. Liam said, hopefully beat my Great South Run time. But no overall goals, just to stay healthy and fit.
Yeah.
I'm slowly gaining upper body strength. Be good to. Need to eat more protein.
Yeah, if you're looking to gain that type of strength and body weight and stuff like that, you need to eat a lot of protein. Sometimes when you watch all of these movie characters and they talk about how they gained the weight and all that, and it's a lot of chicken, and they are sick of chicken by the time they're sick of chicken.
I was watching Eddie Hearn's diet. So Eddie Hearn is the Eddie Hall. Sorry, not Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hall. Eddie Hall is the world's strongest man.
Oh.
So he's British. And they showed his diet. Now, he has 10,000 calories a day. You heard me, 10,000 calories a day. But it's all protein. And so what he was having, he has about 5 pounds of red meat a day is a huge amount. So he starts his day off with a couple of packs of smoked salmon and cottage cheese. And then he goes on, and then he has his second meal. He has 4 meals. Second meal is a ginormous steak, huge steak. And then he has 4 eggs with that. Then he has then he goes back and trains. Then he has another steak, and I forget what his 4th meal was. But he's not allowed carbs. It's all really strict. So it's all protein. But he said he's eating way more food, but it's all because it's all protein. He said he doesn't understand it because he's losing weight.
Yeah. Well, because it's very much like a almost like a caveman diet where you're just eating meat. and you become lean when you're just eating meat and no. So if you eat like meat and vegetables and meat and salad, eggs, that type of thing, you will lose weight. That's what Atkins is all about. That's what keto diet is all about.
But that's what he has. So he has that. It was it's fascinating to watch how much. I mean, I was shocked how much but he does train incredibly hard. So of course you're burning all of that. And he said not only is he losing weight, but he said I found I've got stronger.
Yeah.
But he's very much red meat and
no sugar.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, yeah.
And he does these protein shakes as well, which is he's drinking pure cream. So he has single cream and he has milkshake. Now the only thing he said is the trouble is with a high protein diet is there's no fiber in it.
Yeah.
There's no fiber. So he has to add fiber.
It's difficult to go to the toilet.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah. On that diet.
Yeah.
And I remember years and years and years ago, I did the Atkins, but I did it very strictly. And I did it for 3 months. And as the first day you do Atkins, you lose weight. The first day. Very first day. And then if you continue, you then eventually, your body has no choice but to burn the fat. It has no choice because you're not putting in things that it can turn to fat. So you're not eating carbs, which your body can turn to glucose, can turn to fat. You're not eating sugar. No, your body can turn to glucose, can turn to fat. You're not eating. So when you're not eating, and the thing is, you can't have milk and stuff like that. You have to have cream, because there's something in that process that alleviates that your body then can't turn into fat or glucose or whatever it is, or some type of sugar. And so, and you can have diet drinks. That's fine. So you can have like a Diet Coke, anything diet that doesn't contain sugar, you can have that. So if you want wine that doesn't contain sugar, you can have that. After your 2 weeks, there are only certain fruits you can have, because you can't have fruit for the first 2 weeks because of course it contains sugar. And then slowly but surely you can then introduce some things. But yeah, it was hard. It was hard to do it for 2 weeks and then to have no sugar continuously. Yeah, it was difficult.
I know. I would struggle to give up sugar, especially with our diet. Where are we? Richard said, my dessert after dinner is Hello Kitty food. That's apples. Okay. I know you like that. I'm really looking forward to you going to Brighton and trying the Hello Kitty cafe. I think you're going to love it. Have you been already?
I think so.
Liam said, normal top for Mark today. I know, boring today, Liam, boring today. I've gone for not only is it a normal top, but it's grey, but it's a little boring top. But yeah, I've gone for a little boring top. So guys, just a little quick aside just before we leave, just to let you know, so as we said, we've got our Toby Carvery video you saw from Sunday. This week I will be putting up our afternoon tea Ivy Asia, which we will be doing. You also, will you have your
I did start one last week, and then I got really busy. I will try to do one for this week.
So that's your pressure.
Yes,
that's your pressure.
That is my pressure. And in my mind, I was thinking, oh God, maybe I should start it. But I'm so tired. Once I get off here, do you know what I'm going to do?
Bed.
I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to change into my PJs, and then I'm going to try and relax my mind, because at work at the moment it is pretty busy, and I'm worried about someone at the moment, so I need to check in on them tomorrow, and all of that type of stuff. So it's just really, it's just tricky. But it was good to do the quiz and win the egg.
There you go. Richard said wine sugar, lol, is natural juices are sugar. This is true. That's the fructose, isn't it? The fructose in it. Right then, guys. So that is it for Mark and Kelly's trips, tips and things for today. But thank you so much for joining us. We really did appreciate it. Thank you for indulging us in our Leon review. So we did our little thing of Leon. Definitely recommend that. Maybe not the barbecue Paul.
No, not the barbecue.
But it wasn't. Richard said chips in hot chocolate. I just tried it. It's Oh, you got actually chocolate chips in your hot chocolate. I've never had that before.
Means chips, not chocolate chips.
Oh, you dip chips in your hot chocolate.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I was going to say, Richard.
And some people dip their chips in their milkshake. Again, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, I love that. I've got to say that. Anyway. So, but lucky guys, thank you so much for indulging us. that is it for Mark and Getty's tips and things for today. But we will be back Friday, 6:30 UK time, as we normally do. Until then, have a wonderful week, whatever you guys get up to. Do take care. Please do look after yourselves, and we will hopefully see you on Friday.
And if you want to catch up with our holidays and what we get up to and all of that type of stuff, and you can hop over to our MK Vacays. And if you haven't subscribed, please do.
Until then, guys, like I say, do take care, and we will see you on Friday. And don't forget,
you're never too old to have fun, and melt my cheese.
Oh, you went straight for the never too old to have fun bit, and she's moved the mouse, so I can't finish the thing. So, guys, take care. We'll see you on Friday. Bye for now.
Bye for now.